Well, hello there, Commonwealth. This is Great Grandpa Gamer back on Spectacle Island. We're going to take a look at Spectacle Manor, but first, we notice that Miss Diamond has a couple of new neighbors. There's Ruby. Yeah, she's joined the party. Somebody else by the name of Seth.
Hello.
Howdy, Miss Ruby. Good to see you again. Seth moved in down here, but I don't know who Seth is. Have not met him yet. Yeah, well, his name's on the door, so I guess it's official. Let's move on over to the manor. The broken down, dilapidated hunk of twisted concrete and steel. Can't do a thing with it. Nothing. Other than ignore it, use the mod, or do some kind of weird, scrappy construction on top of it. Hey, Preston, I see you're happy. Wow, it looks rather stark. Let's do a little landscape, because the area surrounding this house is just as junky as a house is itself. Let's cover up some of those tumbled old stones and bricks and wood and garbage. Yeah, let's make a little bit of a landscape out of it. And since we also get to use this place at night, maybe a few lighting features to help us out. There we go. And we still got one big old hunk of junk left off on the side. That's a good place to put a bear. Surround that bear with a few plants. And then I want to show you something I've nicknamed McDee's Pillar. I'm going to link this in the description because one gentleman found something brand new. If you put a shelf on a pillar, it does amazing things. When you select the pillar, the shelf comes with you. The shelf has no collision, so you can get it as close to an object if you want. That is amazing. Then you can group select. Okay, I'm getting close. There I am. Now I group select. Boom, got the whole thing. How many times have we had to peel away the conduit and then go back and reapply the conduit, going back and forth? This operation I'm doing here would have taken 20 minutes. But now, right and left. And I've been using the same pillar for hours during this build. I'm not going to get rid of it. It's a brand new tool. I'm leaving it right there in the toolbox. Okay, enough chat about that. Do look in the description. Go find his video and give him a like. Last plant. Then we're going to proceed with the tour. I think that's a decent enough place. And now we've covered up the last bit of garbage from Spectacle Manor. Pardon me. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Now, obviously, stairs heading up to the roof. So we got something going on up top. This was a 3-story building, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's 2-story with a huge attic. But I went ahead and built 3 stories and rooftop patio. Before we get there, let's see our welcome sign to the Gunners and Raiders. Yeah, come on in. Here's your friends. You can collect them and go home. Fertilizer, hide bundles. We have a new settler named Guthrie. Guthrie's not around right now. Guthrie built us a barge. At first it was a great barge. It just had the engine area. I don't know what made Guthrie think of this, but he stuck one of those huge airplane engines in the back, and it seems to push the boat along. Then he stuck a roof on it and said he wanted to live there. Now we got problems. Except I have no problem with how he named it. I hope it's not Providence. Here's Guthrie's little apartment. Hey, it's simple. fantastic view. I agree with him. Don't decorate the heck out of it. Just let the world speak for itself. Nice. I just hope this thing doesn't break apart on the waves. Overseer's desk up front. I'd learned that from another YouTuber. I'm going to share him in my description as well. All right, enough. Let's get up to the manor itself. Spectacle Manor, friends. Well, maybe not. Let's show the front porch a little love. Come on, just takes a few seconds to do some magic. Now we're on our way in. Ladies and gentlemen, the floors, the walls, everything. One move. And they used the ghost glitch. I'm going to show you that firsthand in a little bit. There's nothing I can do about all these piles of junk here, but maybe try to use the space. I used it for storage, Raider uniforms or Raider armor. There's a big old bin there with clothing. Just threw it there. I'm not putting furniture here. Yep, this bottom floor, there's not much of a footprint left to use, but we used what we had. And here's how it got done with the ghost glitch. All the walls, the doorways, the floors, they were all pre-built, every one of them. I even put little markers in there. You see that conduit? Just to help me with spacing. Then I group select the whole doggone thing, and I'm going to march all the way across the island. Now do understand, this took me a lot of times. I did not get it right the first time. But as I was building it, by the way, it just went to ghost. Do you see that? As I was building the thing, I was getting better and better at placing it. So I'm working on the second floor. The little piece of conduits are just little markers. Better and better as I went along. And trust me, you better save. You better save. So I was flipping back and forth between a quick save and my save, adding walls, coming back, trying it over again, until finally, when I laid it down there, it ended up perfect and the whole thing was built. Now I just laid it there. Let's take a look at how it went. Bad. The floor is too low. The doorway is off. Let's go see if we can move it. Group select. No. It's no longer ghost glitch, friends. You got to go all the way back. So make sure you save before making the big move, okay? Good luck. I'd love to see what you could do with that. And I didn't invent that, friends. I saw it first time by Orange Squeeze, second time on the School Zone. It's amazing. This is Tom's power armor. He's into another hobby, my friends. I don't know why he likes his Captain Cosmo power armor, but we'll stock our shelves for him. And we'll come back in a bit. See off in the corner all kinds of Raider garb. They're old guns. I threw them in a bin. Who cares? Ugly stuff. Let's get up to the second floor. Now, friends, the proprietor of Spectacle Manor is none other than Miss Victoria. She runs a tight ship here, my friends. Look at that open stage. You see that basket there? That used to be for tips. I had a big crash that decimated my settlement. All the junk, most of it fell through whatever surface it was sitting on. I had a big cleanup and I'm still not done. But anyway, Miss Victoria runs a tight ship. Just keep it clean. Keep it tidy. No fighting unless you want to fight her. And she will put her fists up. Hey folks, look at those plates on that busted down piece of floor. They were on the table. That crash dropped them down to the floor below, and I left it like that. That is one of the coolest things I've seen. One positive aspect of the crash. Here's Miss Victoria's bedroom. Look at her shelf. Got a couple of dumbbells on top, heavy weights, and all of her clothing is arranged in a pristine manner. You don't mess with her. And if she hears you sneaking around at night, when she goes down those little steps, she's grabbing that bat. Already had one bat disappear. It was in her inventory. Do not mess with Miss Victoria. But this will never do, folks. She's not there right now. So let's see if we can do a magic trick and bring her around. Yep. We did. Little magic trick. I actually had to go to Far Harbor to make that magic trip happen. Hello, Miss Victoria. The proprietor of the Old Noodle.
Humanity is
I hear Miss Victoria has a sister out there named
this,
Rose, but I wouldn't know too
all
much
to
about such
further that
things.
survival.
This place is comfortable. Look at that. Hey, look at those scaffold stairs. Nice little plant rack. Couldn't do a thing about that junk pile. And she said, I'll make it pretty. Yes, I will. So those glasses on the counter, they fell through the shelf in the crash. Amazing. Amazing. More trash pile right here. Couldn't do anything with it. But let's go up to the third floor. There we go. Now, it's easiest to build this room. No walls in the way. On one hand, I wasn't restricted. On the other hand, I didn't have many patterns to go by. But we used what we had. We even built a wall out of paintings. There we go. See that lamp up there? That's it and its brother having a fight. Reason I can't have two lamps up there like I initially planned is every time I try to separate these two guys, they get into it again. I mean, you know, they almost broke every glass in the bar. All right, you two, I'm gonna let you go. You just better, no, calm down, stop it. All right, that's it. Only one lamp goes on the wall. I bet you feel lonely now. That's what you get for fighting. Well, let's see what's behind this here wall. Got a bed, 3 beds. Oh my gosh, this is my nightmare come true. If I was sitting on that white throne and that guy was staring down at me, look at that bed using fence posts on the corners. It's an idea for you. And folks, I finally used Slocum Joe's. I've had it for a while. I could not bring myself to dedicate a building to being Slocum Joe's. But, come on. Miss Victoria's a wholesome kind of person, so she hired herself an employee to run the donut counter. Howdy, Nick. Howdy, sir.
Hope you ain't one of them synths.
If you have this DLC or a CC club, you'll notice that those donuts are bigger than a whole box of a dozen donuts. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and take a rest for a while. Come back here at night.
Can't remember the last time I had
There we are.
fingernails.
Little nighttime tour.
Could consider themselves
Folks are up and
success
lively.
until someone threatened their life.
Yes, Piper, howdy.
I'm very successful.
GrindCube showed me how to merge those lights into the tables. No glitches needed. And I've been refining the string lights up there on the radar poles.
For us.
The old noodle gave me a pointer on how to do it. And yes, I did use the rug lift to move the grater
If
poles.
there's anything I can do
That was
to
Miss
lighten the
Mulder.
load,
Howdy, Piper.
you know,
Excuse me,
anything
Piper.
bread.
Excuse me, girl. Come on
I
now.
wonder what
Hey,
has
Tom.
happened elsewhere. Is what has
Where you going?
befallen the
Yes?
Commonwealth atypical, less extreme, more? Are you
Hey.
able to make another steam pack soon?
Are you that person that Tom was
I
talking
just
about?
want to trade a few
And your
things.
name's Sue?
Of course.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Folks, this is Spectacle Manor.
Huh?
The junk pile has come to life. I know y'all can make this happen. Just one tedious part, and that's getting that ghost glitch, pillar glitch to work. By the way, a little shout out to Shazo for my patio cover. Yep, I'm still using that trick. It's been my joy to build this for you folks. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. Hope to see you again soon. You have yourselves a fantastic day. Bye-bye now.